Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's springtime. Beautiful springtime here on the farm. It's April, and I thought we would check out, see how our new oat crop is doing. It looks like it's showing 50% fertilized because we had fertilizer in our planter. So that gives us a nice yield bonus. And I was thinking maybe we will spread some solid fertilizer on there with our spreader. Pretty sure we have a spreader. We can double check. The wheat is at 100% fertilized, so we just have to let this grow May, June, July. This lower part of the field will catch up in a few. This is all. No, this is only 50% fertilized. Crap, I thought this was done also. Well, anyways, what I was trying to say is that it'll be caught up. Not even fertilizing here, huh? Must have missed a couple spots. Anyways, we can work on that, fertilizing these, and then actually, what I think I might do today is, because I thought, well, maybe we'll look and do some contract work. But I think what I might do is just go ahead and advance the save, get us to July, because if you remember what we're trying to do, remember this 21,000 soybeans. If we look, July is the magic month where the soybeans are going to be at their highest point, and July is the month that we can harvest both our wheat and our oats. So, in some ways, the rest of this is just sort of, we're just sitting around waiting to get to July so we can do those tasks. But I do want to make sure that our field is at maximum yield. I mean, we don't have weeds for a nerf due to weeds, so that's good. Um, we could haul some straw bales to sell. That's definitely something we could do. But oops, I would rather get us to July so we can sell those soybeans, get some capital, and kind of go from there. Should I do the lower part of this field first, or should I do the big field? I think I'll do the big field first. Sheep look happy. That's good. One of these. Nope. Had a 50-50 shot, and I went the wrong way. Boy, this tractor drives so much better than that old one. I'm very eager to get the new tractor so that we don't have to keep using that old one. I really like the look of that old one. It's just a max speed of 7 is messing with me pretty bad. So hopefully we'll have enough here. I really don't want to have to spend $2,000 on another bag of fertilizer. So we'll try to get this and then the lower part of that other field done, and then we can actually, probably what I will do is, oh man, I hate that I can't see exactly where my line is on this side. It looks like we're real close to it, but it bothers me. Yeah, I can kind of see it. When we get to the end here, I'm gonna go view the map just so we can be sure. So if you go to the map, you can sort by this to get our fertilizing state. So you can see here where we did that field. You can always tell when the computer does it, it's perfect, and then when we do it, it's janky a little bit. But we want to get all this field 10 and then the lower half of that field. I like that the full size of it doesn't seem so small anymore. When we initially just did that part, it just seemed like, is that even a field? Why did you do that? But now it seems, it's bigger than 3, 4. It's probably on par with like 13, bigger than 11. It's probably a little bit bigger than 24, 25. So I like that it doesn't seem like a janky little piece of land anymore. Um, let's go ahead and drive through the bush here. And beat. I think I'm too far. Yeah, somewhere like here's probably good. It's just so hard to see that line. I, I guess. Oh, maybe I'm too far to the side. I don't know. We'll see. Um, I was gonna say I wonder how they do this in real life. Uh, in the world pre-GPS, it must have been pretty challenging. I don't think you would use like a ridge marker with fertilizer, right? I know when you're spreading. See, I can kind of see it now. I know when you're spreading manure, you can actually see it usually because it's brown on top of the crop or the ground. But with this, I feel like, boy, our lines are awful. I missed the section there in the middle, so we're going crooked. I can kind of see it here on the left, but I know when you're spreading manure, you can see it a little bit more in reality. If anybody watching is a real life farmer or has done this job on a real farm, I'd love to know if there's some sort of like metric for it, or maybe they didn't spread fertilizer like this in the days before GPS. Maybe this is a process that was invented in the GPS age. I don't know. The farms that I helped on over the years didn't do this kind of fertilizing that I ever helped with personally. So it's hard to say. Guess we'll go ahead and get this little chunk over here on the side. Right about, we'll start it here. And then we should have enough to do most of this other field. Might as well start down here at the bottom since we're down here. And I might do sort of like a headland on this one. Get this outer portion. But this is going to help our, stump. This is going to help our yield considerably. And hopefully we can sell the oats off of the field and make a little bit of cash. And we'll be able to keep this wheat to feed chickens that we don't have yet. But the chickens start producing eggs pretty quickly, and I'm hoping that will be a nice steady stream of income. I'm hoping that the conversion is that we make more having chickens than we would make if we just sold the wheat. I know there are some ways that farmers use to calculate those kind of prospects. I would think, oh geez, I can't see this at all. I would think that in real life, being able to say, this is farm raised, pasture grazed chicken would fetch a premium. I would hope, anyways. Well, it's not the best job I've ever done, but it's also not the worst. I should fix this. I probably won't. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the tractor up in the shed, and then we will use the truck to take our soybeans to market in July. And then I don't know. Well, let's take it a day at a time. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because as soon as I start making plans on this game is when crazy stuff happens. So, tentative plans are fine, but definitive plans never work out. I checked on the sheep before before I clicked record, and they're doing good. They have plenty of grass. But the thing that I was not expecting is that they're already at 60% reproduction. So we're gonna have 8 sheep by the time we get done with this simulating, which is kind of cool. So here we go. We spend like $1,000 every night, so we're gonna be ready. We're gonna be ready for some income for sure. But I feel like this, using the plow so we don't get weeds, using the fertilizer spreader that we own, we're doing things about the best possible way we have to do them. So we're in May. Crop's looking good, 100% fertilized, no weeds. I think next month, this grain will catch up and stage. They'll both look like that. I think is what happens. But look how cool that looks. Nice. Not quite yet amber waves of grain, but we're close. And I'll show you guys how the sheep are doing. So, we already had them. Really? It went from 60% to them being born? Odd. So water. Maybe we top off the water real quick. It would be nice if we could just turn a knob. I guess we'll have to bring the tractor over. I can't wait to get this new tractor, guys. I absolutely cannot wait. I know we need to make progress on our debt. What is our debt on this save? It's 200? Yeah, 200,000. I know we have to make progress on that. But when we get this first tractor, the first one, the 20 whatever thousand one, that's going to help us be able to have 2 viable tractors running. And we'll have... Oh yeah, I forgot to put this log here. We'll have, at that point, 2 different revenue streams. We'll have chickens over here and sheep over here. So we'll have wool and eggs coming in, and then 2 nice fields. I'm feeling good about it, guys. I'm feeling good about it. Hopefully you guys are too. I know we have more trees we could chop down. Like if we end up needing $1,000 or so in a pinch, we could do that. And yes, we still have some... What? We still have some of those collectibles that we could run around and try to find. But I'm not going out of my way to find those. If we're in a part of the map, like if we take this grain and we're dumping it somewhere and there's some buildings that we haven't looked at and I can get 1 or 2 collectibles, that's fine. But I'm not going to do that with the intention of making money doing that, if that makes sense. Okay, so the oats are ready, but it's June, so we're going to hold on 1 more month for the oats. Wow, that looks so nice. They're so good. And the wheat, see, it's all uniform now. The wheat, it all has 1 more month. We'll check the sheep. Okay, they're 12% to puberty, so they're not going to be making wool yet. We have half a pallet of wool. They're okay on water. I guess we could top off that water. then I'll probably go ahead and simulate to July, and we will sell our. I'm gonna be so. I'm gonna be so sad if we don't have enough to buy that tractor. Oh, I will cry. This was a 2-minute month. Everything is topped off. Oh yeah, and don't let us forget we actually have to pay to lease a harvester. We can't just magically harvest. I don't understand. There it goes. I know this episode's been, a couple times of simulating, but the thing that we could be doing instead of simulating is we could be going out and doing contracts. But I know people want to see our farm advance, and I've thought at times about maybe I should just do that off recording. Okay, here we go. Our wheat field is no. What? No. Oh, that is infuriating. So the wheat that you plant in March is not. Oh, that's infuriating. Well, maybe we wait and get the harvester in August. Let's wait and get the harvester in August. Okay, let's take the truck. Sorry, I didn't warn you guys that I was about to do that. We'll take our soybeans first of all. If my calculations are correct, and we won't go with the max. Let's say we get 1,100 per. We should get about 22,000, which gives us 29,000, which means we can buy the tractor that I want to buy. Okay. Oh, yeah. Don't back out. Are we under it here, Phil? Phil? Oh gosh, I hate this. It will be faster for me to just turn around. Okay, there we go. There we go. I was like, what? Can we fit it all? Nope. So 2 trips. So where do we need to go? Let's haul our grain to... or beans, I guess, not grain. To... oh, okay, 1,100. Animal dealer, grain sell point north, grain sell point south, or the oil mill. The animal dealer. Did we go there? There. Well, that wouldn't be... I mean, I know it's far, but it's an easy drive. We just go down this road and then down this main road. And, best part... well, where's the grain? That's the supermarket. That's the dairy. Pizzeria. Grain sell point north. Okay, that's definitely closer. Grain sell point north. That's the cheapest one, of course. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Grain sell point north. This is the one that looks like there'd be a road, and you're like, okay, sweet, there's a road. And then there's not a road. The road goes that way. Yeah, there's not. Where do I go in? Over here. All right. Watch the money rocket up. We should get like 8,500 out of this load. No, 9,200 out of this load. Feels good. And we didn't plant this. This was in the field when we purchased the farm. So everything from here on out, after the second batch of soybeans, everything else we sell will be stuff that we planted and grew ourselves. 9,900. Okay, we'll take that. Cool, 10 G's. So we're at 17,000. We need, I believe it's. Oh, you know what? This is actually going to be 3 loads because 8,000, 8,000 is only 16. So then we'll have a 4. All right. The sheep probably need water too. All right. In the spirit of variety, we're going to go ahead and run down to the animal sell point, purchase point, whatever you want to call it. Look at those oats, man. The field is looking real nice. And those, actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's look at oats. Okay. Boy, they are dirt cheap this time of year. They go up. That is, I don't want to say that's a negligible difference, but boy, that's a bummer. We may have to like wait a couple months and sell those, but that's going to be a job, man. That is going to be an absolute job. And well, I don't know what to do about the straw. I feel like it's irresponsible not to get all the straw from both of those fields, but we just don't really have a use for it, you know? I almost wish we had one of those massive loading wagons where you could just load it, like 30,000 liters of straw, and then take it and just straight dump it. But we don't, so we will figure it out. All right, everybody, remember this is a simulator. That's why we're stopping. We're looking both ways, and now we're going, making a totally clean, perfect crossing, hauling 8,800 liters of soybeans. I wonder what that is in bushels. I know there's mods to help you convert, which I think would be fun to run sometime, but kind of lazy on that stuff. Not gonna lie, kind of lazy on it. Okay, so I don't know if I searched these places for collectibles. I know, kind of cringy. All right, let's double check the map. I think we're at the spot. We are not at the spot. Yeah, see, all these places we need to... Maybe we just do a casual stop down, you know? Just a casual hidey-ho neighbor. Let's see what they have. Alright, now we're getting close. That doesn't look... Aha! I'm gonna guess that the animal dealer is the one with the giant cow on the roof. Oh, that guy's gonna hit us. He's gonna hit us. Gonna hit us. He didn't hit us. Alright, so that's where you buy animals, which we are not doing. Aha! Here is where we sell soybeans. I bet they're gonna make some grain, some food. Okay, so this one should be another. It should be a little more than the 99. Let's say even 10. I'm so excited. I can't even explain it. People who play this game, you guys understand what I'm talking about right now. Like that feeling where you're like, I put in work, I get this money, then I use this money to buy better equipment. Then I'm super excited to use that new equipment to farm the next the next thing. Like, yep, 10 grand. It's a vicious, in a good way, vicious cycle. While we're here, you know, just casually, we'll just see if maybe they might have, you know, some things laying around that we could potentially use to get us to the 28,000 so we can buy the tractor we want. I mean, all in the interest of good fun and fairness, right? Do we think because of how big that building is, they might have two here? Do you think that? Do you think there might be one like out here in the weeds or something? Well, okay. We're not gonna get greedy. We'll just simply stop and check this place. If I was a toy, I would be in here. I would be right. Man, have I figured this out or what? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I mean, we're so close. It feels silly not to at least stop by over here. Maybe in a bush, maybe back here, probably along the wall somewhere. Not along the triggers. They wouldn't do that. Okay. I think I've been foiled. Look up. Oh, okay. Come on now. I know there's got to be one around here. Gosh darn it. I watch an old PUBG streamer who is one of the reasons why I became a content creator, actually. A guy named Choco Taco, and he always says, "Gee dang it." And I think that a lot when stuff like this is happening. You know what? That triggers me a little bit. There definitely should be one here. Maybe I already got it and I forgot that I did. Is there something like elevated or? Don't tell me you can climb this. No, you can't. Dang it. Okay, alright. I'm gonna tab down to the truck. Well, we got two, right? We got two of them. That's pretty good. Can I know the right thing to do is just to back up the trailer, but I'm bad at that. I'm very bad at that. Why am I so bad at that is a different question. Okay. Now, I feel like the right thing to do, the responsible thing to do would be, since I'm down in this part of the map, to stop at these locations and look for more collectibles so that I can make more money that way. But I don't want to take you guys with me to do that. I'll do that maybe off recording some other time. Or the next load I bring down here, I'll do that with you guys. But I don't want to do it right this minute. Because, drum roll please, I think we can buy our new tractor. And we can take our last half load of soybeans over to the sell point, to the other sell point with the new tractor. That's my plan. I know it's going to make the video like a couple minutes longer than usual, but the vast majority of people that like don't know this channel and just randomly clicked on the video, they quit watching. I mean, statistics tell me the people who are watching now genuinely are invested in the series. You guys want to know what we're doing, so for you diehards, throw me a comment down below. Say I'm one of the diehards. I'm still watching. For you diehards, let's do it. So I am going to drop this off here. You like that speed drop off? How many farmers would love to be able to do that in real life? All right, here we go. You guys ready? I'm so ready. Just kidding, not that one. So ready. We are going for this guy, 970 Agri King, 24 grand. Right? 1070 repowered. Okay, we're not quite there yet. Oh my, the 1070 repowered would give us 120 horse. We don't need all that. 80's good. Oh, we only have 2 wheel options. I like these ones because they look a little chunkier. See, I really do like wide tires on a lot of tractors, but I feel like I like this one better with normal. Standard's fine. No front weight. Oh, I like the cream. We're going to stay with the cream. And then no front loader option on this tractor, which is a little tragic, but here we go. Let's go 90 horse with the potential for more. Let's see how she handles. Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that beautiful tractor. Oh, I can't. I would do that all the time. I want to be able to crouch and take my screenshot. That's a beautiful tractor right there. How's she sound? Sounds all right. Sounds a little throaty, as they say. I feel like I've heard this engine before. Wonder what prefab they used. Okay, a little slow on the low end, but 90 horse is not. We're not talking a big, powerful beast here. We'll get these 4,300 beans, run them over to the local spot. Let's hop in it. We got some gauges, got some levers. Can't see the tires. Am I crazy? Huh. I guess that's fair. Maybe you can't see the tires. Those are some massive fenders. I feel like I should be able to see the front of the tires, but nevertheless, looks good. Looks pretty realistic to me. Wagon's doing nice. And I'm going to go ahead and switch cameras back. Looking good here. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy this one. So our next goal. Oh, that's a nice shot too. Our next goal is we have a lot of work to do. I'm not gonna set purchasing goals. We have to get the oats in. We have to harvest the wheat. I don't know where I got that 28 number. It definitely was 24,000. I'm glad that I erred on the side of that way, but so next up we have harvest, put the grain in the silo. We'll probably buy some chickens once we get our first bit of wheat. Maybe a dozen chickens, something like that. Not a million, because we'll let them reproduce, but enough to get us going with some egg production so we can start getting some steady income. And hopefully we probably want to save up for the bigger tractor before we start paying on the loan. But I don't know. I might reconsider that down the way. But I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. Thank you so much for checking out this episode. My name is Bluebelly. This is Bluebelly Farms, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.